Hey, Good Sam, this is Pastor Jed. So can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you feel it? The excitement that's just popping up, that's bursting forth. Can you hear the people shouting Hosanna? Can you see the palm branches that are waving? That's where we were last Sunday. It was Palm Sunday. We were celebrating Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And the crowds, they were thrilled. The disciples, they were excited. Jesus, the long-awaited Messiah, he was finally doing what they were hoping he would do, riding into Jerusalem as their king, the one who would bring salvation. That's where we were last week. That's where we were last Sunday. But we've been encouraged to stay in step with Jesus. We've been encouraged to keep close to him every day of Holy Week. On Thursday, we're going to be reminded that as Jesus rose into Jerusalem, the crowds discovered that he was not the king that they hoped that he would be. And their cries of Hosanna, their excitement that their king had finally arrived, it shifted. It completely turned. Their cries turned into crucify him. As we stay close to Jesus, we're going to be reminded that Jesus, in his last moments, he spent time with his disciples. He gathered around a table with them, and he instituted communion. He said, remember who I am. Remember what I have done. Remember what love looks like. We're going to stay close to Jesus as he is betrayed. We're going to stay close to Jesus as his disciples, every single one of them, left, and fled. We're going to stay close to Jesus as he is denied by Peter, not one time, not two times, but 3 times. We're going to stay close to Jesus as he goes to trial, as he is found guilty, as he is led to the cross, as he is crucified. We're going to stay close to Jesus as his life is slowly and painfully extinguished. We're going to stay close to Jesus as we walk up to the cross with our sins in one hand and a hammer in another, and as we nail our sins to that cross. We're going to stay close to Jesus as we leave in silence. Holy Week. It's about living the whole story. It's about experiencing the whole story. I think when we have the courage to walk through the middle of Holy Week, when we have the courage of experiencing the bad news, something changes. Something shifts when we gather for Easter. When we gather for Easter, we celebrate that Jesus is alive. We celebrate that God wins. We celebrate that there is life eternal for you and for me. But let's not jump to Easter. Let's continue to stay in step with Jesus. I want you to know that I'm thinking and I'm praying for you as you continue to navigate Holy Week. Blessings.